Okay, 202.8. Gotta lose 2.8 pounds by tomorrow. Okay, so it is Saturday and I just weighed in 202.8. And by the time you watch this video, it'll probably be Sunday. So I gotta lose 2.8 pounds in just one day to get to my goal of 200 pounds. Now, that's not my ultimate goal. My ultimate goal is to get to 190. But I was trying to set another milestone by getting to 200 pounds by this Sunday. So we're going to see what we can do. Being that today is Saturday, I usually fast all day, so I won't eat anything. I'll just do a water fast. And then we'll wake up tomorrow morning and we'll see if I hit that 200. So I'm going to go ahead and piece all these little clips together. So you'll be watching this on Sunday and we'll see if I hit my goal. Now, being that it's Saturday, I'm heading to the gym and you're going to want to watch this video all the way to the end to see if I actually hit that 200 pound mark. Now, why 200 pounds? Well, I made a video 6 days ago on Monday that I was going to lose 5 pounds in a week. So I'm a little behind. I kind of went up and down with my weight, which is totally normal. That's going to happen throughout the week. Your body's going to fluctuate. So now, like I stated earlier, I got to lose 2.8 pounds in about a day. So that's going to be really challenging. So it's early in the morning right now. We're going to be heading to the gym. Maybe I'll sit in the sauna, but I got to drink a gallon of water today. Now, I know it's not going to be 5 pounds of fat. I'm probably get someone in the comments, hey, you're not losing 5 pounds of fat. I know that, okay? I know some of it's water weight, but when you're only eating one meal a day at around 12 to 1400 calories, some of that 5 pounds is fat, okay? It is fat, but a lot of it is water, okay? So you put the two together, yes, you can lose 5 pounds in a week. I've lost 7 pounds in a week. I've lost 15 pounds in 5 days when I started my fast this year. I did a 5-day fast and I lost 15 pounds, which was insane. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna hit that gym. And you know, it's a practice that I do every Saturdays. I don't eat anything all Saturday. And that's been pretty challenging, I will say. It's hard not to eat, but we're gonna get there and we're gonna hit this milestone of 200. Not that crowded for a Saturday. But I'll tell you what, it's gonna be interesting to see how this fast goes all day today. And I gotta tell you, when you get leaner, you actually look bigger, like muscular-wise. I mean, it's weird. You start chiseling all the fat out, you start to reveal what's underneath. All right, so now we're gonna do 5 minutes of the, no, not 5 minutes. We're gonna do 15 minutes of sauna. It's been a while since I've been in here. It's always good to wear a hat in the sauna because your brain will actually cook. All right, so we're gonna do 15 minutes. Got the workout done. We're gonna do 15 minutes of sauna and we're gonna drink at least 1.5 gallons of water. I've already drunk a half a gallon already during my workout, but I find I start to drink less and less throughout the day. Number one, it's cold out, it's not as hot, so I'm not gonna need that much water. So I'm probably gonna have to be careful because if you drink too much water, you're gonna flush out all your electrolytes, especially doing sauna, drinking water. You're gonna have headaches, you're gonna be lethargic. So you gotta make sure to get some type of sodium. Sodium is gonna really help with the electrolytes. So we're just gonna sit in here for 15 minutes and then we're heading home. Oh yeah, it's cooking. It is getting hot in here. Woo! All right, workout is done. Did about 20 minutes of sauna instead of 15 minutes. And I gotta share something with you that I did new in the sauna that actually made a huge difference. Do you know how hard it is to walk outside your gym and you smell this every morning? Waffles. I can smell the bacon right now. And I gotta fast all day. Man, the struggle is real. So the new thing that I did in the sauna, you know, I talked about putting your hat on because, you know, it kind of protects your head from all the heat. But I had my hoodie with me because it's been cold in Florida. I thought, let me put my hoodie on. Now, I just put just the top part of my hoodie and then just kind of draped the rest of it on my back. And what a huge difference. I felt like I could tolerate the sauna better. Now, I know that doesn't make sense because it's like, well, aren't you going to be even hotter and sweating even more with a hoodie? Yes, you will sweat more. However,
you don't feel that heat. Because a lot of times I'll be in the sauna, I start to feel that like my ears start to burn, the hairs in my nose start to singe, and then my gold necklace that I have on starts to burn on my skin. But I noticed when I put that hoodie on, it made a huge difference. And I always wondered why guys would go in there and sit in the sauna with their hoodie. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's insane. But it actually protects you from the heat, and you're gonna sweat more, and you could probably stay in the sauna a lot longer. So I stayed about 20 minutes instead of 15. So give that a try if you've got access to a sauna. You know, put a hoodie just over your head with a hat. You will notice you'll be able to tolerate the heat much, much better. I'm here on my walk. I do this at least twice a day. I love walking in this neighborhood. Something I keep forgetting to talk about at the beginning of these videos is that a lot of you may be new to my channel. You're probably like, okay, what's this whole thing about? What's this channel about? What's going on? Who's this guy, Tim Ernst? Well, real quickly, let me just explain. So I've had this channel since 2011. So 14 years, and I was posting for like a couple years, and then I just kind of stopped posting for like over a decade because I transitioned to Instagram. I got a much larger following on Instagram, but on Instagram, you can only do short videos, you know? So I wanted to do something more longer so I can really articulate and help get the message out as far as how to get healthy, you know, and how to lose weight. So I didn't become a keto intermittent fasting coach until about 2018, okay? I had a transformation in 2015, and then in 2018, I really got serious, okay? So if you're not aware, I'm married with 3 kids, and if you're married and you got kids, you know that you start putting on the pounds. It happens, okay? So I was always in shape when I was single. I get married, have kids, I gained all this weight, and then in 2018, I was like, that's it. I've had enough. I drew a line in the sand. I said, I am gonna get in the best shape. I'm talking sick shape with abs and everything, because I ballooned up to 243 pounds, okay, in January. Actually, it was in 2017. So by January 1st of 2018, I was 243. I said, that's it. I'm going all in. So I started doing keto intermittent fasting, and I mean strict, no cheating. And by July, so 7 months later, I lost 70 pounds. So yes, I lost 70 pounds in 7 months, all right? So through that transformation, I became a coach on Instagram, and I started coaching other people one-on-one on how to do the keto diet with intermittent fasting. And I've got my own app that you can download where I have all my workouts, I have all the meal plans, so I take all the guesswork out of it, and then I do one-on-one coaching calls. So that's kind of what's going on. Now, last year I kind of gained some weight, not like I did in 2018 when I was 243, but you know, holidays, stuff like that, vacations, it got the best of me, right? I'm not perfect, I'm just like you. So I decided this year, my goal is to lose 40 pounds. I got back to 230, and my goal is to get to 190, okay? So by Sunday, hopefully I'll get to 200, and if I do, I've only got 10 pounds left to go. So that's kind of a brief summary of my story. So if you're new to my channel, I would appreciate it if you could just subscribe, like the video, and I'm gonna keep documenting this journey until I hit that goal at 190. And who knows, maybe 190 won't be good enough. Maybe I'll wanna lose more, but you don't know until you get there. All right, so I'm back from the walk, and if you remember earlier, I talked about how I'm gonna have to drink 1.5 gallons of this water. Now, if you remember, I said, if you're drinking a lot of water like that, you're gonna flush out a lot of electrolytes, you're gonna be lethargic, you're gonna get tired, you might even deal with headaches, okay? This is very common if you drink way too much water. So what I'm gonna do is that somewhere in the midday, I'm gonna start drinking this, okay? This is an electrolyte, and I'm not sponsored by this company, by the way. But this is absolutely amazing. I think this is like a, see, what flavor is this? Black cherry lime, okay? This has 1,000 milligrams of sodium, 200 milligrams of potassium, and 60 milligrams of, what is that, magnesium? Magnesium, okay? So this right here is, if you don't like salt, I'm telling you, this stuff is very salty, okay? And I'm not gonna drink this toward the end of the day, because I feel like if I drink this toward the end of the day, salt holds water in your body, and I'm probably not gonna make that 200 pounds tomorrow. Funny thing, you know, as I was coming back from my walk, somebody commented on one of my videos. I think the title said 30 pounds in 30 days. and I kind of take people on a tour of going to Costco and getting certain foods. And he basically called me out. He was like, you can't lose a pound a day. That's impossible. And I said, well, I've done it. And what this person probably doesn't realize, so I had to respond back to him and told him that I started this 30-day thing with a 5-day water fast. That means no food at all for 5 days, just water. I lost 15 pounds in that first 5 days, okay? So the additional 25 days, when I went back to eating again, it was like 1 meal a day, 2 meal a day. I would kind of go off and on. Those 25 days, I lost an additional 15 pounds. Okay, so it took me a good 3.5 weeks to lose the other 15 pounds. That is how you can lose 30 pounds in 30 days. You got to start with some type of prolonged fast. Okay. Now, obviously, it's not all fat, okay? I've said that earlier. It's going to be some water weight, but you're also going to lose fat as well. I personally like to kickstart the year every year with a 5-day fast. In fact, I do 2 5-day fasts a year, okay? I'll do one in January and I'll do one in June. Now, I may not do it this year because by the time June comes, I'm probably going to be too lean. And here's the thing, the leaner you are, the harder it is to do those prolonged fasting because you got no fat on your body for fuel. You do realize that's what body fat is. It's just stored energy ready to be used, okay? Well, if you've got 10% body fat or lower, you don't have much fuel on your body to help you with those prolonged fasts, okay? Now, if you're someone that's like 250, 300, 350, 400 pounds, you could fast for probably 7 to 10, even 14 days. Because you've got a lot of stored energy on your body that is ready to be used for energy. You don't need to be eating. Just kind of picture your belly as like meals tied around your waistline, ready to be used. Well, if you're constantly eating garbage all the time, you're never allowing your own body to surrender its own body fat, all right? So I just wanted to clear that up. If anyone has any questions about that, I know some of these thumbnails may look a little clickbaity, but when I put a thumbnail on there, I'm telling the truth, okay? I did lose 30 pounds in 30 days. I know it sounds impossible, but the only way to do that is you got to start with a 5-day prolonged fast, all right? So keep watching. You still got to get to the end of this video to see if I actually make that 200 pounds by Sunday. Again, I'm going to piece all this together and I'll be uploading this on Sunday where you get to see the whole thing to see if I actually reach that goal of 200 pounds, all right? So stay tuned.
24 hours later.
Look at that. 199.2. We are under 200. I hit the goal. So it's about 7:15 on a Sunday morning. On Friday, I started at, it was 202.8. I gotta say, I was a little nervous. I'm like, how am I gonna lose 3 pounds in 24 hours? So Friday night, my last meal was at 3 p.m. on Friday. I weighed 202.8. I fasted all day yesterday, okay? And then I woke up this morning and I weighed 199.2. So I actually fell below 200. Now, my ultimate goal is to get to 190. So I'm only 9 pounds away. Of course, I'm going to break the fast today. I'm probably going to gain a couple pounds because food has weight. So I'll probably go back to 201, maybe 202. It won't be that bad, but we are so close to getting to 190. But I am so glad I was able to lose 5 pounds in 7 days. Because when I started on Monday, I was about 205. So I was starting to get nervous. I was trying to hit that even 200 by Sunday. We hit the goal, as you saw. I did my workouts. I got in the sauna. I drank 1.5 gallons of water. And I fasted all day. So this is what it takes if you want to make those breakthroughs. And I'll tell you, getting under 200 is a huge, huge milestone, all right? So that's it for this video. I'm glad you hung in there for this long to see if I actually hit the goal. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and make sure to like the video and then keep watching. We're still gunning for that 190, and who knows? When I get to 190, if I feel like I need to go down a little bit more, I'll go down a little bit more. See you next time.